Yo guys, the playoff event is here, and it also came with kind of a playoff predictor. We didn't think it was going to happen, but it kind of came with one, and I like it. I like the format, how they did the playoff predictor, and the MSPs are built well. I like 2 of them because they're new, and the other 2 are reused, but we're going to get all into that, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy the content. If you do, hit that thumbs up button. Leave in the comment section who you're going to be building, guys, but let's dive into the playoff event, the playoff predictors, and a couple of new cards. So here we go. We got Yager, Leach, Grubauer, and Kyle Connor. Yager and Leach have both been MSPs before, so, you know, if you didn't get a chance to build them or you liked them and you wanted to go get newer versions of them, here they are. But yeah, reusing MSPs and power-up icons isn't really the most popular thing that people like. People like coming across newer names, but it is what it is. Yager and Leach are in the game, but the Kyle Connor is nice. You don't always get to see Winnipeg MSPs, and you don't always get to see Kyle Connor get really good cards. He's a really good player, so it's really nice seeing this Kyle Connor MSP, so anybody can have him on their team if they're a fan or they just want to give him a try. Now, when it comes to objectives, we got 2 sets of objectives added to the game. We got Hut Headliners Redux, which just looks like a handful of things to do. Nothing too crazy to do. Just complete a game, gets goals, you know, deeks, shoots, checks, stick checks, assists, all that stuff. Nothing gets over 100 except shots, so it's nothing crazy. And you get a Hut Headliner collectible for everyone. All I can see after putting it together is this is just to get you some Hut Headliner collectibles. Maybe if you want to go with the Adam Fox MSP to make a team of the season or whatnot. There's nothing new with Hut Headliners. This might just be some for the Game Pass players to give them collectibles so they can go get these players. Nothing new, though, with this in the game. And then the Stanley Cup Playoff Week 1 isn't too terrible, actually. Win games, shutouts, take shots. You get all event collectibles, which is nice because it takes a ton of event collectibles to make these guys. Double the collectibles, and then you get power-up collectibles for playing games, which is nice as well because you get 2 power-up collectibles for finishing and a bunch of power-up collectibles for playing games to help you build the MSP you're going to need, because it takes a lot. As we get into these higher and higher overalls, it takes more and more to build them. Now, we do have Hut Rush. Hut Rush did change a little bit. Instead of just 2, you got 3 sets of objectives in Hut Rush, and the reason they did that is because, well, you need more Hut Rush points to get to the very end tier to get yourself a power collectible. Instead of 1 million, it is 1.5 million now. This doesn't change anything. Hut Rush is still played the same. It's still the same amount of points. Everything's still the same. It's just you got to play 45 minutes longer to get everything done. And what does that get you? Power collectible, a bunch of Stanley Cup playoff collectibles, elite packs, gold player packs, EA Play mini player pack, prime pack, and then your Hut Rush collectibles, which are going to be good because I'm trying to go get myself the Brian Berard, and those are going to help me get diamond collectibles to do that. And then more EA mini packs, premium packs, gold players. We know the gist of how Hut Rush breaks down. You got to get deeper into the rounds to get anything good. But the XP collectibles are here, so at least get yourself to 130,000 points so you can get those 5 XP collectibles and keep building that 99, because they're starting to get past the point where just logging in every day and doing your dailies is not enough. So get these 5 collectibles so you have them on hand. Now, aside for the MSPs, the new cards we have are the playoff predictor cards or the playoff performer cards, whatever you want to call them. But here we go. We got Carlson, Nyquist, Fiala, Skinner, Roenick, Middlestat, Monahan, and Harley, and we've got 8 others in the other conference. But how these are going to go up, as I show you the other conference, is they go up +1 overall for winning the Conn Smythe and +2 overall for winning a series. So if Max Domi makes it to the Stanley Cup Finals, he becomes a 98 overall, but he has to win that 4th series, obviously. And then if he gets the Conn Smythe, he's a 99. But then we got Lindgren, Cirelli, Palmieri, Jarvis, Coyle, Tarasenko, Gustafsson, and Domi. So kind of a playoff predictor. We were waiting for it, kind of. But here it is, 90 overall cards. Not terrible. And, you know, you can build them in sets, a random set, of course. And you're guaranteed, what, 198? 396s, and when you're doing the random, 4 cards are staying 90s. 4 cards move up to the 92, 2 cards move up to the 94, 1 card moves up to a 96, and 1 card moves up to a 98 in that category. So you do get half these cards getting up in overall, but you got to be careful when you're doing them. And then also the see you later to Arizona. As we know, they're moving on to Utah, Salt Lake City, the Utah Elk, the Salt Lake City. We don't know yet. I haven't looked up to see what they're calling them. But the see you later to Arizona is Bobrovsky, Eric Ekman-Larsson, Kachuk, and Doan. All really good players, all really good cards. And, unfortunate for Arizona. I hope they come back in the league, because more teams in the league is always a good thing. Creates more parity, creates better things, but they need to get an arena established. They need to do a lot. And then Wayne Gretzky gets another card and another Gallery of the Greats card, 96 overall, for his 25th anniversary of his last game. Can't hate it, man. Adding something like this, even though it's our 900th Gretzky, it's an anniversary card, and if you want them, go get them and enjoy them. Marc-Andre Fleury signs with Minnesota, and Noah Hanifin signs with Vegas, so they both get transaction cards. Jeff Carter retires, getting a 93, and Kucherov, hitting 100 assists, gets a 97. Matthews should have got one. Matthews should have got one for 69 goals. I know he didn't hit 70, but 69 goals is still a milestone. And then Kempe, Arvidsson, Danault, Klakka, and Lambert. And then that'll do that. And then that'll do that. So let's go look at these cards. So let's look at these sets. As here is the headliner set I was talking about. It's just for the MSPs, guys. If you wanted any of these players back in the day at the start of this game, Orpik was very good. Adam Fox and Kuznetsov were all very good. If you're looking for cards, I would start there. But the playoff cards, they start at 86 and they're 15 collectibles. And 70 collectibles get you the random playoff performer pack. And then to build these collectibles, it's the same as everything else: 8, 7, 6, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, all the way up to 91 overall. So if you get yourself 291s, you can get yourself pretty close to getting a reroll at the playoff performers. But do the playoff performers sell for more than the 291s, right? That's like a 250,000. So it all depends on what the playoff performers sell for. And then also in the store is a free pack. And what is in this free pack? It is a collectible and a chance at what? Let's go. We get an 80 Jake Allen and a collectible. So we get one free collectible, which could be nice. You log in every day, you get 7 collectibles. That gets you halfway to an MSP. And you can't hate that. And then we've got a couple of these playoff cards, which I'm going to be opening probably a handful of these. We'll have to see how it goes, but I'll probably be opening a handful of these. And then the packs really didn't change outside of that. Now, there's 24 playoff cards, so I'm going to flip through them, and we can just look at them, and I will point out the ones that I think are going to be really good. Lindgren is small, so I wouldn't do that. There's his abilities. There's what he looks like. But 6'2" is too small for a goalie. Thomas Harley, I do like. I don't like how they didn't give him some sort of speed boost to help him out. If Dallas goes deep, you could see this card get up to a 95 speed. Speed boost would have got him to a 97, unfortunately. Paul Mary, I do not think that Paul Mary is getting past Carolina, guys. I don't think that the Islanders are getting past Carolina. So this card, in my opinion, will be staying at 90. And then Gustus, I think the Rangers win their series against Washington. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. So that might be a 92. Again, just wait. Stuart Skinner, I love the mustache. 6'4" is still too small for me for a goalie. But if you're a fan, get after it. And if you want the mustache on your team, get after it. Nyquist, I do not think Nashville moves on. I think this card stays at a 90. But yeah, I don't think Nashville moves on. Casey Middlestat, I do think that Colorado does get past the Winnipeg Jets. We'll have to wait and see. I do think they get past the Jets, and he comes with speed boost, so that helps. Charlie Coyle. Boston does not get by the Toronto Maple Leafs, in my opinion, and Charlie Coyle's card, whether they do or they don't, is not very good. He has speed boost, but he's 87 speed. Speed boost gets him up to an 89. At best, if they go deep, which they're not going to go deep, he gets, 93 speed? Not a good card. Anthony Cirelli, they're not getting by Florida. You can never count out Tampa Bay with the powerhouse that they have of Vasilevsky, Stamkos, Hedman, Point. Like, you can't count out Tampa Bay, but I don't see them getting past Florida. Sean Monahan, unfortunately, I don't think they get past the Colorado Avalanche, but 89 speed, you can get them up to a 91 with speed boost. This card should be cheap because I don't think I don't think a lot of people have them beating Colorado. Wild Bill, I do have them going on, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. Wild Bill comes with speed boost to get him up to 93 speed. I like this card. Make it snappy too. Gold make it snappy is nice. Seth Jarvis, like I said, they're going to probably get past the Islanders. And Seth Jarvis comes with speed boost. So he'll be a 93 speed after they get past the Islanders when he goes up to a 92. Philip Roenick, 91 speed. It's going to be a tough series for them. Tough series. Max Domi getting past the Boston Bruins. He comes with speed boost, but not only does he come with speed boost, he comes with enforcer forward. So this card's a 95 speed as he sits. If they go 2 rounds and he goes up +4, he gets +2 speed, and this card goes up to a 97 speed, guys. This could be a huge card. Go Leafs, go, baby. Go Leafs, go. And then Kevin Fiala, they're not getting past the Edmonton Oilers. I'm sorry, Kevin. Sorry, LA. Edmonton's going to walk right over you. Tarasenko finishes off the playoff performers, and Florida, I think, wins that series. So Tarasenko should be a 92 in my opinion. Now, getting into the MSPs, we got Jaromir Jagr, who is a 96 overall. He comes on Unstoppable Force, make it snappy, tape to tape, puck on a string, elite edges. All good abilities. All really good abilities. And then synergies to help him out. He comes with speed boost. That gets him up to a 98 speed. So you can't hate that. Brian Leach, another one of the reused MSPs. He literally just had an MSP not too long ago. So this one's kind of rough, and I don't know how this one comes across, but Heat Seeker, shutdown, tape to tape, wheels, and elite edges. And speed boost on a card with 98 speed. You know, it helps out your team, but I would rather that speed boost have been shifted to someone else that I'll talk about in a minute. Philip Grubauer, 6'1" goalie. Plain and simple, just too small. I do not use goalies under 6'5". I don't like to. They always get lit up, and 6'1" is way too small in my opinion. Kyle Connor, a player that did not get the speed boost. I wish he had of. He has 96 speed, 98 speed would have been phenomenal with speed boost, and would have really pulled it around. But make it snappy, unstoppable force, 1T, elite edges, and puck on a string. I'm going to build this card and try him out because I think he's going to be really enjoyable to use out on the ice. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. Again, leave in the comment section down below, out of everybody, who is your favorite card. But thank you guys, and until next time, ciao.